guy who invented Match.com, right, which was like the earliest dating app, I'm sure you know.
Sure.
Yeah, I'm just explaining it to our younger audience here. The guy who invented Match.com, his wife actually left him for somebody she met on Match.com. She made a secret profile behind his back, matched with somebody on Match.com, and left him for it.
That's fucking awesome.
That's a great fact.
It's a great fact.
Yeah, it just goes to show that no matter how successful you are, your significant other will leave you.
You can get fucked with your own success.
Yeah, that's like
be careful.
Dr. Frankenstein dying from Frankenstein's monster. It's like, look what I've created. You know?
You're just not ready for something. That's what that was.
Oh, they play
Yeah, can you hear me?
Reloading for the stream.
Do you like flavor?
Welcome back, creeps, to Dust Off the Mic. Matthew Liam, ladies and gentlemen, comedian. Welcome for the first time.
Yeah, what's up in this dude's garage for the first time?
Thank you for acknowledging it's just a garage.
Just a garage.
Apparently, there's a little bit of lore going on that it's like luring people in. So I try and creep people out at first, like, yeah, come on into the garage.
Yeah, go behind this painter's
Just walk in. Just walk past the motorcycle. If you hear weird music, come on in.
That's great.
So where do you hail from? Tell me your story, man.
South Jersey guy. Grew up in Cherry Hill.
Nice.
Played football in college. From South Jersey.
Nice.
Hail from Cherry Hill. Went to college. Went to Rowan. And now we're old. Now we're old all of a sudden. Started comedy about like 4 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
One of my dad's friends is a local touring comedian, and during COVID took a college level comedian class out of nowhere. But it was really great. My first experience with comedy was like not an open mic. It was like an actual show at an actual venue.
Wow.
Which I think, looking back on now, having been to hundreds of open mics, probably the better start.
Sure. Sure.
Yeah, been going for like 4 years now. That's all really all I got.
Okay. I mean, where did it come from? What made you decide you wanted to do it?
Yeah, I've always been funny. You know what I mean?
Sure.
Self-deprecating humor is like the easiest way to like open up a conversation for people. And it was a COVID job, kind of got let go. I was looking for something to do and just decided to strike it up with comedy. Was really blessed to have like a really supportive people around me. I feel like a lot of people start comedy and like I think like their parents or their loved ones are like a little concerned, like I don't know if this is great, but like I have the exact opposite.
Same.
Like I've told people like I don't know if this is for me, and they're like, no, shut up and keep going.
Yeah, you have to do it.
Yeah, I love it though. It's great.
That's awesome.
It's great forcing people to listen to you for like 10 minutes a day. It's great.
It's the attention we crave.
Yeah, it's attention I deserve. Really.
I love that.
It's always been a big guy. It kind of comes out in my humor a lot. And people have always just said like I'm funny, you know. I think a lot of people are funny, but there's a different level when it comes to like doing stand up and stuff. It's you got to be a little bit more than just funny, you know.
Sure. Do you find that you're more formulated joke? Do you find like you're more in the moment?
50-50.
Okay.
I do write a lot.
Yeah.
A lot of the stuff I write like I don't even do on stage, or
Same.
sometimes I feel like I'm writing for other people, like or other comedians in mind. But I think you have to do both. When I first started, I was definitely a little bit more like scripted, you know, like if an audience member did something that wasn't going along with what I was saying, I like would completely ignore it. But now 4 years in, like if there's something going on, I feel like I'm a little bit more comfortable to make a joke or a bit about it on stage.
Yeah. I get a lot of that with predominantly sales, so it's a very pivotal, like in the moment kind of thing. Yeah. So you say you're a big dude. So I mean, you played a lot of sports growing up.
Yeah, mostly just football, but I tried a bunch of different sports. You know, I tried lacrosse. I wrestled for a few years.
Oof. Wrestling.
Not fun.
Wrestled. No, fuck that.
Yeah. I wrestled in middle school, and
same.
I won like every match in JV. I was like picking kids up and suplexing.
What were you weighing
them.
in middle school?
I was a heavyweight. I don't remember the exact weight.
What do they hit that at? Like over 200 is?
Yeah, I think if you're over 2, you're a big fatty in the heavyweights. But
I was over 2, and I'm like 5'6", dude. I was just a little thicker.
And I remember, I was winning every match in JV, and then they were like, "Hey, you ready for varsity?" I was like, "Yeah, I got this." Future Duke linebacker just put me on my head, and I quit that day. Oof. But that's like the one I regret. I wish I did stick it out with wrestling, because every adult that I meet that's wrestled has such a mindset of being able to deal with struggle and like deal with bad stuff going on. Where for me, I was like, when I dealt with it, I quit right away. So I wish I kind of thugged it out a little bit longer.
Yeah, they say the same thing about like jujitsu and stuff. I've never taken it, but I mean, they say like it's very like you're so like intensely like worried about yourself at a constant moment, everything else.
And jiu-jitsu seems like the one in practice that does work. Like I have a few friends of mine. I have a few short kings in my life, and
let's go short kings.
You know, like I'm like, you know, we'll be messing around, and then once I get around that neck, I'm like, oh, this is different. Like this is not fun. Yeah, but basketball for a few years, lacrosse. I loved lacrosse, playing that for like a year or two. Did track, not the running, but the throwing.
Okay.
And
shot put and stuff.
Shot put, yeah,
nice,
discus.
Nice.
So.
Nice.
I'm an athlete, you know.
Yeah,
Retired athlete.
Retired athlete.
Yeah, I look massive in this video.
Fuck right yeah, dude. Now. Well, that's because it's set up for me. I always want it to make me look bigger.
Yeah, I'm looking. God, I'm looking
fucking
bust
yoked
out this
right
shirt, dude.
You're fucking.
Looks like a young king.
We'll be right back. We're gonna go do push-ups.
Not many, but a few.
So what else, dude? What else are you into? You like gaming?
Yeah, big gamer.
Big gamer.
Big
PC
gamer. Yeah, PC. I love. I like. Same with music. I'm like a very diverse music guy. I'm a very diverse gamer. You know. Like my first video games I played were like the Total War games.
Okay.
Which are like big like history nerd games.
Sure.
Like, you know,
like Medal of Honor type stuff.
Yeah, like if I can like rule a kingdom and bring it to a prosperous time, that's my kind of game. But like I also like sports and shooting games and all sorts of stuff.
Yeah, I love survival games.
Oh yeah.
Like you were saying earlier, you like the Arma. I'm a huge DayZ fan. That's my easy go-to relaxation game. If I just want to strip away life and go, you know, murder a few zombies and stuff like that.
I do love survival games, but I feel guilty playing them because like I'm like building a house and like I could be doing that in real life. Like I could be collecting resources.
Yeah, I mean, but like nobody can fit 40 planks in their backpack. So like, so it's the logistics are way different. Yeah. But yeah, it definitely kind of makes you divulge from life a little bit. My one of my dreams is to get a whole lobby full of comedians and just have an event. Just get everybody on
DayZ or anything?
On DayZ, yeah. Just
fun.
do some weird survival event. I'll have somebody mod the server out. We'll figure something weird out.
That'd be great.
That'd be fun.
See people being betrayed at a pace
instantly.
Oh yeah, almost instantly.
Instantly. I would almost say no rules whatsoever. Everybody just
screw Phillies Phunniest.
Just
let's
Lord
get
of the
everybody
Flies.
on a Minecraft server. And whoever kills the Ender Dragon is known as the best comedian.
Exactly. Yeah. South Jersey and Philly comedians, Lord of the Flies style on an island somewhere. I love that.
That's great.
Hell yeah, dude. So what else?
I got some other nerdy hobbies. I'm a big Warhammer guy. I don't know if you know what that is. It's like
I know the models and the figurines.
So I've been playing that for like probably since I was like 14.
Awesome.
But kind of keep that's like the secret, you know, like you know, I'm willing to tell people my levels of nerdiness depending on how far they go into their nerdiness.
Okay.
And then I bust out the miniatures and
see that's
that's the bottom of the conversation.
And then you got the jars of paint and stuff.
Yeah, and the dice and a rule book that makes no sense.
I've never played.
It's not fun. No.
Somebody told me it's like Risk versus like plus Diablo plus Monopoly and on crack.
Yeah, it's like if you're playing chess and the other person's playing checkers, and there's just different rules that you can't comprehend. Huh. Like not to like, you know.
No, please.
Not to divulge, but
please.
There's like, you know, dozens of different rule sets for each army. So like you'll be good with your army, and you have no idea how the other army works, and then you're just like, oh, you have that ability that took out 40 plus guys on my board. That's great.
Okay.
It's very like I don't know, like growing up watching Yu-Gi-Oh. Like,
okay,
like you know the final boss of Yu-Gi-Oh is like you fell into this. That's how Warhammer feels.
Yeah, this is my trap card.
Yeah, it's like oh, all right, cool.
Hell yeah. Okay.
But other than that, I like to like we were talking about you know, athletics and whatnot. I still work out. I like to lift a little bit. A little powerlifting, I guess, is what you can consider it.
Nice.
I actually have a basketball tournament coming up.
Nice.
Me and my buddies do a 3v3 tournament every year. I've never won.
No.
So hopefully
you've been lifting this year, so let's go.
Yeah, half court is much more my type of game.
Is that right?
Yeah, I'm a whole different player in a half court versus 5 court.
A little more aggressive, a little more defensive.
Just a little bit more in the game, you know. A little bit more like active, not, you know, back on defense when we've been on offense for 5 minutes. So, yeah.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
I like that Dwight is staring me into my soul in this chair here.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. It's what it's there for.
And that's a interesting looking what is that, Freza?
Yeah, Frieza.
Why he looks
realistic, yeah. A lot of the nerd shit. So you were saying like you divulge how much nerd shit you get into depending on the other person. That's why I do this.
Yeah.
This is the inside of my fucking brain.
Yeah, like you're leaving it all out to hang here.
I'm a straight up dork, and I love every bit of it. And I work out too, so say something about it. You know?
That's great.
But yeah, that's a realistic Frieza print. That's from Comics and Killers, which is my brother's collectible store.
Oh hell yeah.
And then I've right to your right is rest in peace Chuck Norris getting his final fusion. Which is that's actually what happens, by the way, when Goku and Vegeta do their fusion. It's
I
actually
won't believe Chuck Norris is dead until I see the body.
Yeah, I haven't seen the body.
I haven't seen the body.
What do we have? Theories? What do we got? Why would he just go out of the spotlight? Like
after
he wasn't
all
super
he's
in
been
it.
through.
He wasn't super in the spotlight anyway. He didn't need to fake a death.
Yeah, after all the things he's overcome, I don't believe time was going to beat him.
Yeah,
we lost a couple good ones this year, man.
Lost a lot of good ones.
Yeah, I'm not a big Hulk Hogan guy, but just losing him sucks. It's like losing your racist grandfather.
And then Ozzy was last year, right?
I think so. I think it's 2025.
Yeah, that was rough, dude.
Tough times, dude.
Because we were all I spent my entire life thinking Ozzy was gonna die any minute, and I'm like, oh, finally, because there's no way this guy's gonna live much longer. No. You're watching the show, you're watching Sharon chase him around. You're like, this guy's on borrowed time.
Yeah, I was a 28-year-old man when I found out that he murdered a cat or something along those lines. Like, didn't he trip out on LSD and kill a bunch of cats?
That sounds like a thing he would have done, but I don't know if that's rumor or not.
This is where you need the third chair to Google shit.
Well, I am the third chair.
Okay.
I am the third chair, goddammit.
Killing cats, not good. You can put that as the title.
Killing cats. Hold on, let's check this out. And then I'll do you one better. Boom.
Live results.
All right, so Ozzy Osbourne admitted in 2007 interview that during a severe drug and alcohol spiral in the 80s, he massacred the family's 17 cats while completely out of his mind.
17 is such a crazy number. What do you think the 17th cat was thinking? He's like, oh, he picked me. He saved me for last, of course.
What's going through his mind on the second cat? Once you got so fucked up, you kill a cat. Don't you just go, all right, I got to stop drinking. He's like, all right, number 2, all right, number 3. He just fucking kept going, dude. Holy shit.
It's also such a crazy thing to just wake up the next day and he's still dad, he's still in the house. What the fuck? But your dad is Ozzy Osbourne, so I'm sure that's the least of the terrible things that has happened.
Stating he never owned hold on.
Is this fake?
Hold on. However, Osbourne's family later clarified this with his son Louis stating that he never owned 17 cats, but rather destroyed a pen of chickens. Hold on, what the fuck? The internet is so crazy anymore, dude. Because where did you hear that? That sounds like a TikTok scroll.
That's like a Twitter thing.
Yeah, that sounds like a doom scroll. Yeah. That sounds like, I'm really glad I looked this up. Interview with a Scotsman rocker admitted to shooting 17 of the family's cats. All right, this is different. You can unload a clip. You're
less of a sicko if you shoot them compared to choke them.
Yeah, yes.
100. No, I agree.
You can accidentally kill 3 cats with a gun.
Yeah.
You can't accidentally choke.
Well,
3
seems like a lot.
You can't accidentally choke out 2 cats.
Yeah.
All right, hold on. The incident. He recalled that his then wife sitting at the piano. This is a lot. Hold on. With a shotgun, there's not 17 rounds, so he reloaded. Wait, hold on.
Maybe he got a couple twofers.
Hold on, I got to put this back to here so you can help read it with me. Because, oh, that's not helpful. That's way small. That's not helpful either. I messed it up.
What webcam is this, by the way? I'm going to be purchasing this for myself because my arms are looking
yoked,
just stacked and racked.
I have to tell you, you can achieve a lot with a shitty webcam, but it's all about lighting.
Okay.
It is all about lighting. I'm going to switch this because this is a rabbit hole I don't feel like going down right now. Would you agree?
Yeah.
Would you agree that that's the rabbit hole we should avoid?
Yes.
All right, cool. Lighting is your best friend and your worst enemy. Yeah, dude, I'm a little guy and I look fucking big. You're a big dude and you look fucking yoked.
This chair knows no bounds, man.
Do we got to put you into the fucking black couch? I haven't used it yet.
That couch looks scary.
It's not scary.
This is giving casting vibes.
It's not. Honey, we do have to get rid of the black couch. Does your aunt and uncle still want the couch? Because I don't fucking... Nobody wants to sit on my couch. Everybody thinks I'm going to touch them.
Yeah.
No, yeah, I was trying to get more of those chairs together. I'd like to get 4 of them in here.
Okay.
And then, like, my hope is that comedians throughout their careers have projects. They want to come back, talk about them.
Oh, yeah.
And then you get everybody in the project, bring them in, get all the microphones, and then, yes, hopefully get, the Jamie to my Joe Rogan going on.
Yeah, your third seat. Yeah.
Yeah.
I did not pick that up when you first said it, but then it made sense.
That's right. That's right.
And you can say that because
I can. Yeah. Yellowitz. It sounds like a very faded crayon.
Yeah, I couldn't tell if you were Eastern European.
It's like white with just a drop of yellow. it's like all right, that's enough. Don't put too much.
Just a little star.
Just a little bit, yeah. Well, if you want to spin the wheel, dude, I revised it on TikTok Live today. Everybody agrees that those are the good topics.
Can we here, I'll make it more visible.
You can hold it, you can spin it right there, whatever you want. That end table's new too. What we got?
A lot of new upgrades.
What pisses you off?
I was thinking about this today.
Oh, good.
And I'm gonna maybe work into a bit. I have no idea,
Please.
but I think the TikTok food reviewer economy is slowly killing our country. This is a real deal. This isn't like a bit. One of my favorite pizza spots, which I'm not going to say on the podcast because I don't want to ruin it.
I respect it.
Recently had a TikTok blow up where somebody showed up with a camera, and now I literally can't even call into the pizza spot to get a pie anymore. And it just sucks because when you had a good recommendation, you would keep it to yourself, you know what I mean? Or you would tell people that you like or trust or love.
Right.
And now it's every time you find a spot, you're hoping nobody shows up with a tripod to ruin it.
Stays a secret.
Yeah, or you got the H Mart in Cherry Hill that just reopened, a brand new Asian supermarket. And I was going there when it was a sketchy supermarket. You know, the lights were dim and it was scary in there. And now
they're doing dealings around there.
Okay.
Dealings.
We won't go into
detail. But dealings.
And now it's brand new and it's packed, dude. It's swarmed with people.
It's the bougiest thing you could do now.
I should have I was here before it was gentrified shirt, and I should be able to get in for free and I should get free kimbap by the bucket.
You can do anything with an Amazon account, dude.
I'm buying a Cricut, making a shirt.
You can make a ton of logos with AI and meme creators.
Are you a big AI guy?
I just started today.
Okay.
Because like I told you, I'm in the process of starting a business, and it's helping with a lot of the research. Because my brain doesn't work. I do need a translator though.
Okay.
I need somebody 20 to 30 IQ points higher that can communicate with technology. But he's just dumb enough to communicate with my monkey brain. So you know what I'm saying?
I see what you're saying, yeah.
And I'm like, all right, I want it to look like this, but if we could just copy paste in real life, he's like, all right, you need to do it this way. And that's what I need.
Yeah, AI's cool, I guess. I have a buddy. I don't know if you know him. His name's Frank Lawson. He's a comedian from around here.
Not personally.
He literally every problem, automatic AI tries to solve it. We were setting up for a show maybe a couple months ago, and our guy who sets up all of our equipment wasn't there yet, so we were kind of scrambling to set up the speaker. And I turn around, and this dude is literally on ChatGPT taking a picture of the back of the speaker and typing what chords go in what.
Did it work?
No, because ChatGPT can't recognize what we're trying to do. It's well, what are you doing? Are you setting up it for Bluetooth? Are you trying to host a comedy show? I had no idea. But I've been trying to wean myself off of AI recently.
I use it for pictures. It's really good at taking my brain and putting it into photos. Not early on. Early on, it did a lot of unnecessarily weird shit. It would just add race where it shouldn't be. And it would just make things people smiling when they shouldn't be. But for pictures, it was cool. For research, it's awesome. It seems to be cool.
I think AI thinks I'm racially ambiguous because every time I put myself, it's great for making dumb pictures to send to your friends. You know what I mean? But every time I use it, it can't pick what I am.
Right.
It's sometimes I'm Asian, sometimes I'm South American. I'm I'm pretty standard white dude.
How many pictures of me and my bubby with dreadlocks do we need? It's not necessary.
Yeah, it's not. Let me tell you, that intelligence is artificial. It doesn't know what it's doing.
Not yet. I think it's getting there. I'll tell you what, it does really good online research.
Oh yeah. No, if you're researching something, it's good to at least get the basic level of information from it, or it can point you in the right directions what to search up more. But then sometimes it's just flat out wrong. It has hallucinations and stuff. So
yeah, it doesn't. I don't think there's a spell check feature. If there is a Terminator Uprising, it is because I've put just the worst of humanity into spelling questions and stuff, and it's like, all right, I guess he means because.
No, I think we're making AI dumber by communicating with it. It's like we're bringing the smart guy down with us.
Kind of, but like, it's only as smart as all of us, and we're
true.
all pretty dumb.
Yeah, no, it is the collective of the human race.
It's all pretty dumb.
Yeah.
Is there anything smart going on right now?
Not a single thing, apparently, no.
If there is, they're not talking about it. I got to get this picture of Ozzy away from me. Because now I'm just thinking of, all right, just fucking, time to give him some cancer.
Yeah.
Rest in peace, Ozzy.
Yeah, rest in peace. And to the cats. Or the chickens. Or none of the animals.
Whatever the fuck happened, I hope it was quick.
Yeah. That had to be a rough morning.
Yeah, like
all right, hon.
What in the fuck did I do? No, not again. I wasn't good at, drinking or doing any of that. Like, even in my party stages, I wasn't a good drinker. Mm-hmm. I was that wake up fully naked on a front lawn or fully clothed in a running shower kind of guy.
You were or were not?
Was.
Okay.
So, like, I just stopped. So I became the cool DD.
That's great.
Yeah.
Because some people hang on a little bit too long.
Way too long.
Yeah.
And all my friends were way bigger than me. And they were all cocky as shit and arrogant, just like me. So, like, it's all just one giant pissing contest of who could do better.
That's really all drinking with other men is. It's like, it's a race to the bottom of how willingly you're going to disrespect yourself and your body.
Yeah, guys with that big of an ego, you have to declare things early on. Like, I'm not a good drinker. If you guys need a ride home, though, I'm good.
I'm your guy.
Yeah, I'm your dude. And they're like, all right, fair enough. Respect.
Did you ever hit the Uno reverse card where you're like, oh, yeah, I'll DD, and then 5 minutes later you're hammered?
Nah,
that's good.
I can't do that.
I've had that happen a few times in my life.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, all right, well, Uber it is then. I guess I'm spending $80
Guess
tonight.
I'm phoning a friend.
Yeah.
Well, no, because when I was partying, there was no Uber.
Yeah.
I'm dating myself, and I sound super old.
I'm very blessed that my drinking age was at the same time Uber was, man.
Hell yeah.
Because they don't play around with DDs anymore, or DUIs anymore, man. Like,
no.
My dad always talks about stories like, oh, if we were too banged up, the cops would, like, pull us over and drive us home. Like, that would literally never happen today.
Yeah. They're grateful you didn't run.
Yeah, they're more likely to pull you out of the car and hit you a few times.
Your driver's license was a fucking, like an index card.
Yeah. Just ridiculous, man.
No, but like I liked DDing. It was very fun because if you get pulled over as a DD and you're stone cold sober, it's one of the funniest things to watch.
Yeah.
Because one time I was doing something a little shady, and I had people in a small pickup truck.
Okay.
I had like 4 people hayride style in the back. But they're all hammered. They all drove to this party. And I'm like, all right, everybody in. Don't care what happens. Cop pulls me over. As he's like license and registration, one of my buddies pukes over the side, lands all over his shoes. It's a good time.
Yeah, but from the cop's perspective, it's like you're doing nothing wrong. You're actually doing the right thing. Yeah.
Well, it's either you do a lot of paperwork, I let these people drive home, and you would have done way more.
Yeah.
Somebody's getting hurt, you know what I'm saying? Or we just have a pleasant ride through the neighborhood back roads, and I don't speed.
Yeah, that's,
Don't go over any speed bumps.
That's a good way to think about it, yeah.
Yeah. What else, man?
Should I spin the wheel again?
You can spin it as many times as you want, man.
Spin it again. Oh, wait.
I can't see.
Oh.
There you go.
I gotta move my enormous bottle here.
Go on a rant.
All right. Well, I already did the rant on TikTok food reviewers. What else am I angry about, man? I'm not really an angry person.
You don't seem like an angry guy.
A lie.
Thank God for that.
I do have some anger in me.
Do you? Is it like a deep-seated repressed?
It's down there. It's just hard for me to get it out.
That's what the rant's for.
Yeah. How soon can I get this off the air? No. Nothing's really been. Not the life's been good, but it's just not been bad. You know,
a good rant.
A good rant, man. Let me tell you. I've been on a string of taking solid poops. Let me tell you.
Good for you, dude.
I know. I had a bit in the beginning of the year where like it was a bit, but it was also a cry for help type of bit where I was like confessing to people that like something was wrong with my stomach.
Mm-hmm.
And not to get gross, but like last Friday I had a show and whole set was just I heard the trombones in my stomach. You know, I'm freaking out. But yeah, I'm happy to report gut health is important. Make sure you're eating your fiber, your greens. I thought fiber was made up, but it's not. You eat your fiber, man. You'll start taking some solid ones, which is good for everyone involved.
And you said you just turned 29?
Just turned 29.
Happy belated, by the way.
Thank you.
Once you turn 30, that just turns into a whole nightmare. Like, you think you got the dosage dialed into your fiber right now, you got to, like, tweak that. Once you
I
hit
don't
30.
even count my... I have these little, like, fiber gummies.
Okay.
I eat them like fruit snacks. Like, I'm, like, chewing on them. I probably double the daily intake of what is required for fiber at this point. But I'm also double the intake of a normal person to begin with.
Fair
so
enough.
Whenever it's recommended, I'm like, just double it.
And you said you drink a lot of water and stuff like that.
Yeah,
So.
I'm chugging water constantly.
Hell yeah.
I'm also addicted to cherry Coke Zeros currently.
Why Coke Zero?
Well, I was addicted to real soda for a long time.
Sure.
But yeah, it's just now it's weird. Now if I drink a regular Coke, it tastes gross to me. But a Coke Zero tastes better. You're not a zero guy?
No.
You're a pure...
I'm a full sugar guy. Like, gotta let me have it.
See, but like I was drinking like 4 or 5 regular Cokes a day.
Oh, no, that's crazy.
That's crazy.
That
so
is
now
crazy.
I'm down to like 2, maybe 3 cherry Coke Zeros a day.
I try and stick to at most 1 to 2 Red Bulls a day.
Yeah, that's a whole different beast.
I try not to drink too much soda unless I go out to dinner because I don't drink. Really.
Yeah.
So like, that's my choice.
Yeah, I'm a coffee guy. I don't really drink
Love coffee.
energy drinks that often. Maybe like on like a once a week. Like if I didn't have time to make coffee in the morning, I'll just go grab a Monster or something. But
yeah,
it's too scary, man.
Yeah, I need to stop. Now that I have all this free time, I need to stop just like relying on energy drinks. You know, plus going to the gym after you had like 2 or 3 the day before, you're dragging ass.
And a lot of those energy drinks are like already over the limit of caffeine you're supposed to have for a day. Like a Celsius is 200 milligrams of caffeine,
which is crazy.
And young kids are just drinking them like they're regular sodas. It's like, no, that's like double of what you're supposed to take a day.
The kids are still in the Mountain Dew and shit too.
Mostly the kids. Yeah, Celsius, Alani's is like a new one they're really into, and just very expensive drinks from Starbucks and Dunkin' Donuts.
I've heard the Alani. I got 2 daughters, so like I get those are the weird niche, like bougie energy drinks. Right?
Yeah, anything you put on like a floral pattern, it's gonna get the masses.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
it looks like a Hawaiian shirt.
It does.
Yeah,
and it tastes like a Hawaiian shirt. It's good.
Does it?
Yeah, they're pretty good.
Okay.
They have like a sherbet one that's really good. I've gotten from Costco before.
You don't seem to be like steering me away from it.
I'm not.
it's a weird.
If
warning.
you're looking for somebody to help
great.
you avoid bad habits, that's not me.
I am an enabler.
Yes, I clearly am a person who divulges into their habits.
Hell yeah.
So.
Yeah, man, you could spend that as many times as you want. Or are you working on any projects right now?
Right now, I'm just preparing for Phillies Phunniest.
Okay.
Last year I was a finalist. I like to tell people I came in 4th, which is not true because they don't. If you're not in the 3, you're not. You're just a loser.
But not a loser.
But the person who came in 1st, 2nd, and 3rd were people that I had won with earlier in the round. So I'm like, if they won, that means I won too. So yeah, just kind of been working on that. A little bit of a slow booking time for me. Like usually I do like maybe 2 or 3 shows a month. But I have like nothing really going.
Nothing in the pipeline?
Yeah, me and you had Liam Riley on here before. Yeah, me, him, David Burrows.
Nice.
And Frank Lawson. We produce a show in Dayton, New Jersey, not Dayton, Ohio.
Okay.
Called Undercover Comedy. And the show is Usual Suspects. Doing that for about a year now. We just did our first show at Jersey Kebab. I don't know if you're familiar with it.
I've heard of it.
It's down there in Collingswood. It's a really good Mediterranean restaurant.
Nice.
Did a sold-out show, no BYOB, which is pretty impressive, down there in Collingswood, which was awesome. Yeah, just kind of been doing more like just writing a whole bunch.
That's good.
Probably like this week and next week I'll probably start like hitting a lot more open mics to try and practice some stuff for Phillies Phunniest. And this was literally the only thing on my calendar this month for comedy. So
that's awesome.
Works out. I mean, this guy's.
It's coming. You said that's the 28th.
Yeah, July 28th is my date. Yep.
Nice.
Some real killers on that day too.
I believe Danny Hicks is going that day as well, right?
I hope not. Danny Hicks is a killer. I hope not.
Hold on. I just made him a promotional poster, and I don't remember what it said. So
are you taking Danny Hicks' requests and putting them into ChatGPT for him?
What's that?
Are you the middleman between
No. I am pretty much the AI.
Oh, okay.
I am the AI.
I love Danny Hicks, by the way.
He's awesome. He came in with such a like a blown away energy, and it was awesome. Yeah. Hold on, I'll find out.
We had him on a Usual Suspect show, and he
17th, June 17th.
Okay.
I'm sorry. That's my bad.
No,
sorry,
I was gonna say, I don't need another good comedian on my
Fuck.
Yeah.
Write down, kill Danny Hicks.
ChatGPT, how do I get rid of Danny Hicks?
Leave no trails, Dexter style.
He does seem like an easy comedian to like get into a van.
Yeah, he just needs a ride. He just needs a ride. If it smells like weed, that's probably a plus.
That's probably a plus for Danny Hicks.
Yeah, we had a good time when he was here. I've been kind of blessed that the High Note circle, the atmosphere High Note has been like everybody's been really cool coming through. And I'll be getting back into my trying to get a few open mics a week.
There you
Try and get some shows.
That is like the pinnacle of mics in South Jersey, in my humble opinion. Yeah, they're just great. That's where I did my first open mic. Funny story, I didn't know open mics. Like, again, I started doing comedy by like shows, and so I didn't know open mics weren't something you invite people to. Like, I didn't know. Well, not that you're not supposed to invite people to, but it's more like comedians just working on their craft.
Not like you would a show.
Yeah. So like, I got dressed up. I invited all these people. My one friend was dating a girl at the time, and all her friends were like Miami University. And I was second comedian. I was like, oh, cool, I'm going second.
Was it 4 minutes?
Yeah, it was like 4-minute sets.
Nice.
And I literally had the same set I just did at a show like the week before. And the guy, I forget his name. I don't think he does comedy anymore, so I'm okay to say it. Just the most dangerous self-deprecating humor. I think his first bit was like something about how he lets after he masturbates, he lets it dry and then like peels it off like glue.
Ew.
And I look over at my mother who's who's at the tap room, and I'm like, oh, so you're not supposed to tell people to come to these. You're supposed to just work on new stuff here. So that was great. And after my set, I watched everybody I invited just walk out and go back to the bar. I was like, okay. Last time I invited
the whole crowd leaves.
Yeah.
Love that.
Yep.
Yeah, my first time was at a pizza place.
Okay.
And I am, like, still to this day 99% sure that the venue didn't tell people there was a comedy show happening.
Oh, my God.
Like, they just set up a microphone and a speaker, and then they're like, oh, my wings are here. Oh, is that a microphone? What are these people doing? Like, and then, you know, because my father was a comedian. My brother dabbled in comedy as well. He's still in entertainment, but not really in comedy anymore.
Okay.
So, I mean, when I was 17 was my first at-bat.
Oh, wow.
And again, like you said, right into a show type setup, but it was very much like people were not there for comedy; they just wanted shitty pizza and like to go home. And then I have a long history of not doing comedy, and then I keep telling people I've been back in it for like 3 years, 3 years.
I always that's a good one.
Yeah.
You don't want to tell people I've been doing this for 17 years.
Yeah, since I was 17. How old are you? 35. Yeah. Weren't I successful? This is a great garage. Yeah.
That's a shame though, because like you hear like like the big comedians, like they were in it for 10 years, 15 years before they get big. Like you other than like more recently with things like Kill Tony, like do you see overnight successes in comedy as much as you would back in the day?
Yeah.
You know?
Definitely don't.
Yeah, because like even like back like in the 80s and 90s, like the club circuit, like you really didn't even get on stage until you were capable of showing that you could do comedy, you know?
That's very true.
Yeah.
And like I think I needed to go back out into the world and not do comedy, so that way I can get more story.
Oh yeah.
And get more material. And it was definitely an adventurous material gathering exercise.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah, you got to write about what you do, you know?
Yeah.
Nate Bargatze, right? That's his name, that comedian?
Yeah. He's blowing up right now.
Yeah, he's huge. Yeah, I saw him say a great clip on a podcast that like really like helped me out this year. Is like, if you want to write jokes about family, spend time with family. And that's like so simple to say, but I think a lot of people like write, on a notebook and then try to make the funny out of it rather than just like living it and trying to, letting the funny come to you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because every day is funny.
Hell yeah.
Everything can be funny. You just have to find it.
Yeah. If you beat yourself up enough to look for the angle. Yeah.
We just joked about how Ozzy Osbourne killed 17 cats.
Yeah.
You'll find funny.
Yeah, you will find it. Man, that freaked me out when you said that. And then I saw it on Google. I was like, no.
Just ruined a childhood.
Ruined it, dude. Never saw him live, but apparently just murking cats with shotguns.
He ate a bat on stage, right? Or bit a bat.
Yeah, but that's kind of badass.
That is Ozzy.
And no one gives nearly as much of a fuck about bats as they do cats, dude.
Bats are bad.
Bats are, I would say as far as the
scale
barometer
goes.
Yeah.
No, there's some animals that are justifiably evil. Yeah, bats are one of them.
Justifiable. A movie told me one time that thing will turn into a person and bite you. So evil. The cats are good though.
I'm gonna spin the wheel again.
Go ahead.
Spin it up.
Spin it up.
You offer me a wheel, I'm gonna spin it.
Hell, spin it. Let it be known, he's a wheel spinning son bitch.
Sweepstakes.
Stupid fact that you either know or about yourself.
Fact. Oh, give me a second here. A very fun fact that I like to think about when I think that I'm unsuccessful or like life's not going well. The guy who invented Match.com, right, which was like the earliest dating app, I'm sure you know.
Sure.
Yeah, I'm just explaining it to our younger audience here. The guy who invented Match.com, his wife actually left him for somebody she met on Match.com. She made a secret profile behind his back, matched with somebody on Match.com, and left him for it.
That's fucking awesome.
That's a great fact.
That's a great fact.
Yeah, it just goes to show that no matter how successful you are, your significant other will leave you.
You can get fucked with your own success.
Yeah, that's like
be careful.
Dr. Frankenstein dying from Frankenstein's monster. It's like, look what I've created. That's a tough one.
That's a good one.
Yeah. Other facts. I feel bad. I usually have like a whole book of facts I could spit out, but I'm blanking now.
I was telling on TikTok Live. Did you know the name of Jabba the Hutt's little pet, the one that laughs like the
Yeah.
You know his name?
No, but it is something ridiculous.
Salacious Crumb.
Okay, that is what I thought it was.
That is a fact.
Yeah.
I've known that for 20 years.
You a big Star Wars guy?
Yes.
Yeah.
Not super deep into the lore. Like don't let the fact that I knew that let you think that I know like all the books and lore and canon and
all
stuff.
All right, my fault. You just brought out the name.
I'll hang in the conversation for sure.
Yeah, I'm a big Star Wars guy. I just it's a tough one to still like though, It's like there hasn't been anything in like so many years that's been like worth going to look at, Like Andor was great.
Andor was good.
Rogue One's probably still one of my top 5 Star Wars movies.
Was a good one.
But like they give you just enough of that part of Star Wars where it keeps you a fan, and then they just drop 9 movies that are the same plot over and over again, Well,
The Mandalorian's bringing it back.
Yeah.
Book of Boba Fett's kind of bringing it back.
Yeah.
I think they're relying more heavily on like the streaming shit. Like what can they get people watching more?
True.
Because the days of like going to a movie theater and sitting 2.5 hours watching a Lucasfilm is probably not going to happen much.
For who? I'm at a movie theater probably once or twice a week.
Are you really?
Dude, I'm a big
That's
movie
great.
guy. I used not to brag. I used to be an AMC A-list member.
Oh shit!
But the $20 a month caught up
I'm
to
sorry.
me.
Did you want something to drink? Like,
no, I'm good. I'll take popcorn. No,
okay.
I'm a big horror movie guy. So I go to me and my girlfriend, we go to movies all the time. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, it's an easy date. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like there's no planning or thinking.
Usually
we wait for like a movie that we both want to see. And she's a big horror head too, so that helps out.
Nice.
Yeah.
When you have kids, that all changes.
Yeah,
I think what was the last thing I saw in theater? What was it? Hoppers?
Okay.
It's like a story of a girl goes into a lab and like puts her brain inside of a beaver so she can save the
From
forest.
a parent's perspective, are you just shutting your brain off for that movie?
No, you got to get into it, dude.
Okay.
You got to get into it. Because if you're not into it, the kids won't be into it. And if they're not into it, they turn into shitty people.
Okay.
You got to make sure they're into this life thing.
Okay.
You got to make sure that they're not going to... Because one day, without any control of yours whatsoever, they're going to come home and be like, life sucks. I don't know why the fuck I'm doing this.
Yeah.
And you have to hold that off as long as possible.
Really?
You do.
I'm not fit to be a parent. Cause
I don't know if I am either. So so don't feel bad.
Okay.
Like if it happens,
you go.
you're good. Don't. Most people aren't.
Yeah.
If it makes you feel any better.
No. Yeah. I definitely agree. Most people should not be parents. Yeah.
Yes. But I mean, if you give enough of a shit, then at least that's a start.
And I think that's really the key to parenting is just giving a shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's giving shit in the right way.
Okay.
Like, you don't want to hover. But at the
helicopter.
you don't want to hover helicopter or anything like that because you kind of want them to get hurt a little because they need to learn their own boundaries.
Oh yeah.
If you never let them get hurt, that's how you get people that just never been punched in the face before acting like Karens and stuff.
Yeah, you got to operate understanding the consequences. Yeah.
Yeah, like I learned very young age. If you're gonna talk a lot of shit, somebody's gonna punch you in the face. And I also learned early on that if you're gonna have a big personality, it helps to be bigger. And I'm not.
Okay.
So
You're big in spirit, dude.
I know. My insides are 6 foot tall.
You have a big fella energy about you.
Thank you.
And I think that's something you should hold on to, dear.
Charisma level 100.
Yeah.
I call it. Yeah. Like if this were a game of Skyrim, I'd have speechcraft level 100. I'd be getting all the best deals, convincing the guards to just let me in.
I love Skyrim. Yeah.
Hell yeah. I like Bethesda in general.
Yeah, they're a great company. I see the Fallout stuff over there.
Yeah, I gotta get frames for everything.
Where are you gonna get frames for, dude? Your walls are covered.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I got all this up here.
Yeah, you got behind the TV.
We can do ceiling stuff.
What's above me? What is that? What is this?
This is an addition onto the original garage, so there is roof.
Oh, here we go. First comment from the Gloose.
The Gloose, Matt Liam, Philadelphia's sexiest comedian.
Yeah, thank you. That is my friend, one of my paid chatters that I have to Venmo $5 now.
Oh, sweet. Like and subscribe.
Yeah, like and subscribe, please.
Subscribe.
He likes Arc Raiders. We like Arc Raiders. Oh, another one.
Mr. Shitboy, the Gloose. Welcome in, guys. Welcome in. Well, now you got to spin it again. We got company.
Yeah, I got
fucking company.
I have company. No, these people, they don't deserve any respect. These guys, let me tell you.
Pieces of shit, just like us.
Absolutely terrible people. Kid's name's the Gloose.
The Gloose.
All right, what do we got?
New bit.
Oh, I wrote this one yesterday, so if it doesn't go well, that means I'm not doing it. But
that's fine. I can.
Yeah. How do I say it? Like I'm
that's up to you.
All right, I don't want to do that.
That's
so the premise of the bit is like I love nachos, but I love particularly sharing nachos with somebody else because it becomes competitive, right? Like the punchline of the bit is that like I eat nachos like people play chess, right? Like if you go to that chip, I get this chip. So I'm hoping that one works out. And thank you for laughing. That makes me
no, because I'm picturing that.
Yeah, I'll be on like Discord talking to my friends, and I'll rattle off like a new bit I'm working on, and just blank, and I'm like, all right, race. Like I can't even make you guys laugh.
Well, also you have to share because nachos is a meal that if you eat by yourself, you look like a piece of shit.
Oh my god, if you order nachos, bro thinks 4 chips ahead.
Thinks 4 chips ahead. Let's go.
I'm like, what's that chess player Magnus? I'm just like studying the board, like, oh. There's extra guac on C8. I gotta get it.
Isn't the guy on the right the one that bought all the baby oil at Costco yesterday?
This is weird. I regret sending my friends the link to this. That's Tony Meatballs. Another short king. Absolute gremlin.
Let's go, short kings. Yeah. What are we talking? 5'6" or
he's
less? He's
somewhere around there. He used to be fat. Now he's skinny.
I bet your license says 5'8", like mine does.
Yeah, it's weird. I either have giant friends, like friends that are like not my size but similar, or short kings. It's like, and then we have a few halfway middle guys.
Okay,
but it's very much a graph when in my group pictures. You know,
size them up. Down. It's like a Wi-Fi bar.
You got it. You can't have all friends of the same size and stature. You know, you gotta mix it up.
I like to think my battle party's got all different shapes and sizes.
Yeah, I need all different classes and skill sets.
I'll say one thing: they're all real as fuck. Like whether it's really weird, that's 100% them. If they're really goofy, it's 100% them.
Yeah,
all shapes.
Good to have
sizes.
Genuine people in your life, man.
Sure. Are these guys genuine?
No,
or
none of the people that just chatted are the people I'm talking about.
That's all right. That's all right. We need the views anyway.
Yeah. What about you? You said open mics. Like, do you produce any shows or do anything?
When I got back into comedy a few years ago, I really just decided to jump the shit out of the gun.
Okay.
And like I promoted a few Dust Off the Mic nights.
Okay.
At the Maple Shade 25 Club. It's a nice little venue space.
Okay.
Did about 2 or 3 shows, and thank you. Made a little bit of money for me and the guys. Thanks for the follow, Glues. Made a little bit of money for me and the guys, and then I realized that to keep that up and maintain it, I would need more than just myself and my wife. So I took a step back from that a little bit, but I've done a few shows here and there.
This is a tough area too. Like,
I think it has the demand.
Yeah, for sure. And the shows that are in this area do very well, but you have to recognize that it's going to be an older crowd. Not like old as in like, you know, but you're going to get a lot of people like young adults, young parents, you know. And it's definitely different than Philly, you know.
Yes.
Like I do shows in Philly a lot, and it's mostly young people, you know, city folk, you know, people.
The nightlife, so to speak.
Yeah. Well, like if you do a show out here in like, you know, Haddonfield.
The nightlife is average age 65.
Yeah, and they want to drink, they want to have a fun time, they don't want to be berated. While like, you know, you go to a show in Philly, like you can maybe pick on them a little bit, you know.
They lost a little money in bingo the night before. They want to unwind.
Yeah, but they're fine.
Yeah, they're good.
If I lose money on FanDuel, I'm done. Yeah, I'm bankrupt.
Yeah.
So
the turnout was pretty decent. Like the ticket online venue, it worked out really well. That like a lot of people that weren't in my normal promotion circles saw it and came in.
There you go.
I'd say like a dozen came in, and then like a few people from my barbershop invited a bunch. So there was a good mix of like people I knew. And
you just want there to be a few butts and chairs.
Yeah.
And
then it was like it's a social club. So the club members show up, and you know they're there to support and make money too. Like they have like a bar attached. It was pretty cool. They cater it.
Yeah, that's one thing. Like this year, I've been really trying to focus on are all the different aspects of comedy. Like I love doing stand up, but like if I could be a comedy writer for like a show, that would be like the dream situation, you know. But like this year, I got to work with a couple people doing like sketch comedy, kind of like behind the scenes. I got to work alongside some other people who like produce some pretty big shows around here, and like that's been a real cool experience of like looking at like the business side of comedy compared to just worrying about what stupid shit I'm going to say on a mic, you know.
Hell yeah.
Because that there's so much that goes into that compared to just showing up and doing a set, you know. Like worrying about like where people are going to sit and the situation in the room and the setup of the room. It's something
always goes wrong. Something always breaks. You got to pivot. Yeah. It's I mean, that's a business.
Mm-hmm.
That's not so much doing comedy. That's that's being in the comedy business, and that's kind of why I took a step back. Although I could probably do it, I don't know if it's everything I want to do right now.
You got to be really committed too.
But the cool thing is, like, if somebody said, "Hey, man, I need to throw a charity comedy event. Like, what do we do?" I got you. I know a good space that'll fit like almost 200 people. You know, I know catering, and we can do all that. Like, so it would work in the future for sure.
That's awesome.
I like this. This is cool because, like, you know, in addition to sales and being a salesman and whatnot, like, this helps me stay fresh. It helps me, like, stay in contact with people out in the comedy world, like, because I like with a full family, like, you can't always get out.
No, yeah. I mean, I don't have a family, but getting out to open mics every week is tough. You know, you got to really motivate yourself to do it.
Agreed.
Says the guy. I skipped an open mic last night. I was supposed to go.
I haven't been to one in a few months, so don't feel bad.
Yeah.
There's no judgment here.
Just internal judgment.
Just internal, yeah. Mostly self-deprivating, for sure.
For sure. All right, spin the wheel again.
Spin it up. What we got?
We got impression. Oh, everyone's got a Trump impression.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is yours good, though?
It's okay. I've heard it's okay. I hate doing it, though.
Okay.
But I'm going to do it.
You don't have to.
No.
Or I do it.
That was it.
See, I put that on there, and I was talking about this on the live earlier. It's like most comedians that do comedy don't necessarily do impressions, but almost all will attempt an impression.
Yeah.
Almost all comedians will attempt one, even the artists and stuff. They're like,
yeah. It's just impressions are a slippery slope, you know, because then like you don't want to become an impression comedian.
I like voices.
Yeah, voices are good.
I love voices, dude.
But like there are some comedians who are like pretty big who just. That's their thing. Like I forget her name, but she like looks like Jim Carrey.
Oh yeah.
And she plays up to it well. You know, she sells out shows, so it's like
just by pretending to be Jim Carrey.
Jim Carrey, yeah,
cool.
And just kind of being born with an automatic,
with just
bit.
like the worst woman face you could possibly ask for. Like, I'm sorry, but like that ruins the fact that you're a woman if you look like Jim Carrey.
Yeah, that's a tough one.
He's not a bad looking dude, I'm sure, but
no, Truman Show, very handsome fella.
Handsome.
But not pretty.
Like I would ideally, like my ideal part-time or full-time job in addition to whatever else I got planned is to be a voice actor.
Oh, that'd be awesome, man.
Like do you know, like Brickleberry has a whole like star-studded cast. Okay. You got what's that? Big Head's got a star-studded cast. I would love to do something like that.
Oh yeah, or like voice acting for like video games would be dope.
I would love that too.
Oh my god, because then you're like you are the character. You know.
Yep, that's my character.
Yeah,
yeah,
it's me.
Yeah, it's me. Totally. I have abs.
I actually had a thing that me and my friends were talking about where like doing a podcast, but doing it on VR chat, so that way each person could be a character. Like you could have someone be a Trump avatar and then just speak as Trump. And that also kind of saves you a little bit. You know, you kind of be a little bit more anonymous. Yeah, whereas like...
pure satire.
Yeah, pure satire. Yeah. I think that'd be an awesome... Don't steal it if you're one of the four friends that
It's already stolen. AI's picked that up. Yeah. They're making the best one right now.
Yeah, the better one. The one without humans in it. Yeah, that would be a cool one though.
That would be cool.
You got any good impressions or no?
I have quite a few voices. Okay. I do.
What if I gave you like a scenario and you did it with your voice?
I would try.
Okay. All right. You are shopping at Costco on a Sunday and it's doors opened, and you are a transatlantic man from the 1920s who's frustrated.
Transatlantic man, you're like,
see?
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Costco hot dogs, man. God damn.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, see?
That's awesome.
Get out of my way, bitch. I need a free TV. Get out of here, kid. You bother me.
That is the best voice.
Is that you like that one?
No, just like overall transatlantic, just ripping that out every once in a while. See?
I grew up around a black family, so like I do a lot of black voices and stuff too.
Little
I do
AAVE.
Jews. I do Jews and shit. I do because of my family. I do Jews and stuff because
I do Jews and stuff.
I do Jews and stuff.
Such a crazy. I dabble in Jewish voice every once in a while.
I haven't done a lot of the black voice on open mics because
that comes off a little.
It does
crazy.
Unless the crowd knows me. If the crowd knows me, it does great because
it also probably kills in a black room.
Well, were you there? The last open mic I did was the Mile. I think it was Gabby's first night doing that. So I did the one where I was like, I grew up with a black. My dad was a comedian. So he was always going around, joking with people. Like, he would drop me off at my white friend's house and go up to their dad and be like, if he gives you any shit, I want you to, you know what I'm saying? Because he's a comedian. That's, to dads, that's like an A+, but to comedians, it's like a C-. Yeah. But unfortunately for my father, I had a lot of black friends, so he would do the same shit with them. He'd be like, "Listen, if he gives you any fucking problems, I want you to treat him like your own son, and you don't hesitate." And then Anthony's dad goes, "I bet." Door closes and he turns around like the fucking Terminator. "Listen, you nasty ass motherfucker, get your bitch ass up the stairs and clean the piss off my toilet seat. Get up there with him, Anthony. Don't think I didn't think it was you, motherfucker." Like, he goes off on that, and like, I used to do that at the cookouts.
Okay.
Like, they would break my balls because they'd be like, "Do you even like flavor? If I put salt on this shit, is it gonna kill you?"
It's funny though, because like if you did that in open mic, the wrong people are upset about that.
100%. Because I'm a white Jewish guy.
Yeah.
And, like, it.
All comedy requires context.
Right, which this is good because then they get to kind of know me a little bit before they want to punch me in the face.
There you go. I did grow up.
And I grew up in the 90s, dude. Like, we all made fun of each other. Yeah. It was the Captain Planet effect. Everybody had their own thing.
Did you ever see, like, this is always on Twitter, you ever see, like, videos of, like, high school in the early 90s and, like, 2000 and 2010s?
Yeah.
It's, like, just a totally different world. Like,
I was in high school in the early 2005 to 09. I graduated 09.
Goodness.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a 20.
It was good times.
Yeah.
I didn't get my first cell phone until I was 15. And it was a Nokia brick phone. It literally looked like this fucking thing. And you could chuck it against the wall.
And it wouldn't break.
It would break into 3 or 4 pieces, but you could put it back together and it would turn right back on.
Yeah, I had my first smartphone my freshman year of high school, but it was an Android. But before that, I had like flip phones the whole time, and then like maybe by my junior year, I had an iPhone.
Nice.
But that was like when they started to change, where everyone needed an iPhone.
Yeah.
Now it seems like you just need an iPhone.
Yeah, I think I'm the last generation of people who did not rely solely on phones for everything. Like, even through addiction and recovery, I didn't rely on a cell phone a whole lot. It was mostly just to call people.
Yeah, I see myself like as the middle point. You know what I mean? Like I definitely had a phone in high school and like in college, but it wasn't like my whole life was on there. Yeah. It was just different times. Like social media is so different now.
That scares the shit out of me.
It is.
That our
really
lives
scary.
are literally like. And then I gotta always ask, like, all right, so let's say our whole lives are on these and in the ether, and then somebody just hits the boop erase.
Yeah.
Then what?
You cease to exist.
No, because you're still here.
Yeah, but not on the internet, and that's the only thing that's important.
Gives a fuck.
That's the only thing that matters.
Gives a shit.
My cell phone has one purpose.
Ooh.
Another one of my hooligans here. Yeah, he's a pervert.
Is by far the most responsive crowd we've had for a guest. So
listen, you need idiots, I'll bring them. All right,
I got them. I
got them in the pocket. I got idiots you've never even fathomed.
That was funny.
No, that's another big fella right there.
Nice. Yeah. You got a whole fucking hodgepodge, like a whole cabbage patch of them. Yeah. Big and small. I love it.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, dude.
You never know which one's getting out of the Uber with me.
Spin the wheel for old bad hands.
All right, it's going to wheel spin for old bad hands.
After his super sus comment. What is this one?
It's literally in between new bit and impression.
We'll do an impression of a new bit.
No. I like nachos. I hate when I share them.
I look like a creep.
What pisses you off? This is the same thing as rant.
Kinda.
Pisses me off. I hate people who park in the fire lane. That's like a new thing. Like
with their hazards on?
No, not even like sometimes they're if you get out of the car, you're parked. Doesn't matter if your hazards are on.
Yes.
Doesn't matter if you're a DoorDash driver picking up an order. You are parked in the fire lane.
Right.
Like that.
It's not a neutral.
That drives me nuts. And like I slowly feel myself becoming a Karen. Like there is going to be a day where I roll down the window and I say something and I'm going to be a terrible person.
You know what I find helps, and I've been doing this for about 7 or 8 years now. It's an anger management tactic.
Okay, good.
Like, when you're in line, just start imagining. You have to really imagine punching the shit out of somebody in line. Like if somebody's doing something stupid, instead of saying something or
just
being angry,
visualize it.
Like I'm a very visual thinker. Like if I trail off and look into a corner while you're speaking, it's because I'm actually trying to put myself in the scenario.
Okay.
I will literally just disassociate and just like this old lady, I'll just beat the shit out of her in my brain. She tripped into my daughter and gave her a weird comment, and so now I'm just brutalizing her in my imagination.
You haven't been to jail that I know of.
I have, but not for violent things. I said I had a past.
Okay, all right.
You said there's things you don't want to talk about. I'm not going to talk about them.
We're going to keep it pushing.
We're going to keep it pushing. But yeah, no, it's an anger management tactic to actually fulfill it in your brain, but not in reality.
I might use that one. But then I'm fearing that I'm going to visualize and I'm going to like what I'm saying.
It does take practice to not go, like just not being like a fucking bitch.
How dare you park in that fire lane? Like, I'm going to go around you. And it's really not even like a major inconvenience for me. You know what I mean? Like you just go right around and you park. But it's like I just feel like if I can park and I can walk my big ass self to the location that I have to walk myself to, there's absolutely no reason why you can't. And like there's been examples where like someone's parked in the fire lane, they've gotten out and grabbed their walker, and I've been like, all right, ditto, solid rebuttal. But yeah, it drives me nuts, dude.
My biggest parking lot pet peeve is I am driving, you are crossing the lane, but you are taking your sweet ass time. Yep. I'm sorry, I've always been hurried along in traffic. I'm like, all right, come on, let's go. Yeah. You know, if you take your sweet ass time and you acknowledge that I'm there, and I can see you slow your pace just like a slight, not a lot, not noticeable, but enough that I notice because I'm a neurotic mess.
And then you're visualizing.
I'm visualizing me just going. Oh, you want to slow down?
You have no idea what I just did to you in my head. Okay?
You're dead in my brain. You're dead to me.
That's great.
It's probably where the term "you're dead to me" comes from. It's just imagining you killing somebody. That's a good one.
We got to hope AI doesn't figure out a way into our thoughts, man. That's going to be the bottom of it. That's going to be the end.
If in the right circles, they're already there.
Yeah, true.
Because, like, they say that the algorithms are playing with our emotions to where we're making certain decisions.
For sure.
Like purchasing and like spending and stuff.
I see a Taco Bell ad. I'm there.
I'm at the point where if I see something like... Because I stream a lot. I don't know if anybody's still on cable at all because they really duped us with that one. I stream a lot of shit. And if I'm watching, like The Boys, for example, I've seen the same fucking pharmaceutical commercial 17 times within one episode.
Oh, my God.
And not to beat a dead horse with a specific comedy topic, but at this point, the list of side effects are worse and longer than what it's fixing.
Isn't it crazy that they could just put on the screen the side effects?
Yeah.
Like, why do I need one of those auctioneers to rattle them off? You could just make a slide and put it on the commercial.
Like, do you have eczema? Why don't I make your asshole itch? Why don't I make you have violent diarrhea from the front?
Let's get rid of that skin, but how about blindness? How do you feel about being blind forever?
Sure, you get patches on your neck here and there, but what if you lost a fucking toe? What if...
That's great. That's so good.
And here's the finality of The Boys.
Yeah.
Oi, Huey.
I actually
Vinny Clausen was on. I've been saying "Oi, Huey" for fucking 2 weeks.
Is that written by Garth Ennis? That's his, right? He's the writer.
Idea.
I think he is.
I have no idea.
Yeah, I think he's the writer of it. He writes some really messed up comics. I'm a big comic guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I collect. Okay. Yeah.
I can hang in the conversations of like some of the older ones, but not. I mean, graphic novel stuff maybe, but
my most prized collection I have, which is probably not worth anything because I was a kid and didn't really take care of them, but I have all of the Punisher Armory, which is like it was 7 comic books from the 90s that it's not Punisher actually doing anything. It's him just going around into all of his various warehouses and like kind of like looking at all of his equipment. I have the original, and I recently searched into it. It's worth a few thousand, but mine are probably like
trashed.
Graded 4 out of 10. Like they've been sitting in a box under my bed.
And even if you grade stuff that's like a 9, it doesn't help the value much.
No. It's almost better not to grade it at a certain point.
That's what they say.
Get rid of it. Yeah. Other than that, I don't really collect a ton of stuff. I have some sports cards, but other than that, no.
I used to collect Pokemon cards, and I kick myself every day that.
You sold them or gave them away?
I'm not sure.
Huh?
It was a rough past.
Oh, okay.
I'm not sure what happened.
All right.
There's topics that I'd be forced to go down, but it was a rough past, and there's a lot of things from my brighter years that didn't make it.
Okay.
Or unaccounted for is a good word for it. Because I don't know. Like I would sit here and tell you I sold them when I totally shouldn't have, and I could pay off my mortgage right now with those Charizards, but I have no idea.
That's a crazy hobby now, man. The way that's been ruined by like scalping and what have you.
They took it away from children.
Yeah, it's the sad part.
They took it away from kids.
I actually was watching a video. Apparently, like Target had like a big collaboration with Pokemon for clothing. Not even like Pokemon cards, like Pokemon related clothing, and it all sold out. But the worst part was that people were ripping the paneling off of the shelf and selling that on eBay for hundreds of dollars. It's like, at a certain point, you have to kind of look yourself in the mirror and be like, I could just get a job. I could just work in employment. You know, it has to be. You can't be making that much money off of Pokemon shelf liner. You know,
but the mental social disorder that you have to push children out of the way to get all the Pokemon cards. Now I get it. If you're a collector and you're just missing a couple and you want to buy it on eBay and complete the collection, more power to you. But you're like stripping cards, and like there's people with like hundreds of packs on the floor of their car right now. And they're like they're getting a fix or something. They're like,
yeah, or people that like weigh the packs. You ever see that? They weigh it. So like apparently like if
like it's a dub bag.
No, yeah.
Why are you serious?
Hold on, let me clear this off the scale real quick. Anyway,
yeah, let's tier it.
No, it's like apparently like the ones that have like more ink. You know, the card that would be more valuable would weigh slightly more, and so people are able to weigh the pack in order to tell what kind of cards are in it.
Get the fuck out of here. That's wild shit.
Yeah, like you're a real scumbag. You know what I mean?
That's wild shit.
I have less respect for you than a few people who are like, you know, doing actual crime.
If you're my age and you have a Pokemon card collection that you don't plan on selling right now to just because life sucks, the economy blows, sell that shit, pay off your stuff, live your life, boo boo. But fuck, if you're just like if you're thinking about your next card trip, I hope you get a flat tire.
Yeah, like people like literally like follow the vans and trucks from store to store. Yeah. It's like
I hope those people close their dick in the car door.
Yeah,
it's so
like like you know, I don't collect any Pokemons or anything, but I have like some people with young kids in my life, and like they're like, we go to Target, like there's nothing left. I'm like, well, it's not the fault of Target. You know, Target shouldn't have to tell grown adults that not to buy 90 boxes of Pokemon cards. And it's a shame because there's hobby shops that are designed for the adult collection side of things where like you can put in large quantity orders of boxes through hobby shops.
You're a grown man. Call direct.
Yeah.
Call fucking Japan, you asshole. Like, get some of that shit.
Yeah, like actually make a friend. You know what I mean?
Go outside.
Yeah.
Go to Japan and travel. And apparently like customs can really dick you over with the cards and stuff. They can take your stuff.
Yeah, they don't want it to leave Japan.
No. Why would they?
Yeah, well, yeah.
We're toxic to everything we touch.
Specifically, Japan. We're very toxic.
Very toxic. Oh, yeah. I don't know if you've heard what we've done to Japan. It's been pretty fucked up.
Yeah. Are you in the news? Like you?
Am I in the news?
No. Like have you?
I have been.
Are you in the news?
I have been a couple of times.
The
actually,
woman who just won, like I guess, Japanese president. First, Japan had a female president before the United States, which I think is a crazy thing.
I believe that.
Yeah, like that's actually nuts when you think about like the view of Japanese and how they view their women. Like it's like holy shit. But anywho,
I would vote for a Japanese woman before I vote for an American woman. I'm sorry.
It only took us a foreign woman to win an election.
I don't know. That's probably going to get some mixed feelings in the comments.
I would rather vote for a Japanese woman than a woman born in America.
Facts.
Oh, that's great. That's so good.
Sorry, honey.
Yeah, I was going to say, you've literally made more American women, dude.
Hell yeah, dude. Made 0 Japanese women would still vote for that bitch first.
But she wants to buy nukes from America. She wants to actually, like... Because Japan obviously doesn't have a nuclear arsenal.
Yeah.
And,
they're finicky on the topic.
They're also, because there was that nuclear reactor over there that had a mishap. So they're like really cautious with nuclear power. But she wants to buy them, which I think is a real full circle moment. You know what I mean? We're not that many generations away from the effects of Hiroshima and Nagasaki.
What are the Kalshi odds that she gets them and she's just like, all right, fuck you.
Yeah.
This is what it's like.
Yeah. Oh, it's on its way? Detonated.
Suck on my ball.
That's great. Yeah, crazy times, man.
Hell yeah, dude. Want to spin one more time?
Yeah, one more time for the fans.
One more time, and then we'll cut out. A little over an hour.
Oh,
whoa! Spin and slide.
A little too much girth on that one.
I love a proper use of the word girth. Business plug.
Business plug.
Perfect ending.
What businesses do I want to plug? I'm trying to think of like things that I shop every day. Not that I want to plug them, but if I was ever to be a comedian that gets sponsorships, I would love to be sponsored by DXL, which for a small fella, right, is Destination Extra Large. It's all clothing meant for big people.
That's exactly why I've never heard of that.
Yeah, it starts at XL, right? They have nothing below an XL.
Okay.
And I just want to shout them out because they're incredible in the ways that they will nickel and dime you for every little thing over there. Like I went to DXL. I had to I have a wedding coming up, so I bought a dress shirt, right? I went onto that dress shirt's website, and a shirt that was one size under the one I needed was nearly $40 less. And they didn't sell the shirt that I had on their website. So it means that DXL is stock holding all of the big people shirts and selling them at an upscale. So this is not a plug. This is actually, let me work for you. Let me fix your company, you know? Because I don't know if you know this, but...
This is an interview.
Yeah. Fat people used to be rich. You used to have money to be fat in America, but now it's the opposite. If you're fat in America, that typically means you're lower income because you're eating all the slop, right? So we need to come up with at least a little bit of a lower income clothing for the large folks, because there's no other option for me. Like if I go out, if I'm traveling and I didn't bring a belt, I don't have a belt. I can't go to Target and get a belt. You know what I mean? They're just not there. So we need to bring it back down to the middleman, to the lower class, and recognize that there's no more fat clubs here in New York City or Philadelphia where all the richest, fattest people hang out. Most of the time, us fatties are poor.
Damn. Sorry, dude.
Sorry to end on a sad note.
Sorry, dude.
Yeah.
I wish I had a belt for you.
No. If we tie two together, we can figure it out.
If you tie two of mine, maybe.
There's not enough holes.
Yo, actually, we'll save it for afterward.
Okay.
But,
he did just reach for his pants.
Yes, I reached for the belt. I reached for the belt. It's a funny story about the belt.
I'm running out of this garage.
But it's substance related, and you had restrictions.
I do. Can't speak.
Hey, plug your stuff, plug your socials and all that stuff before.
I really only have one, Matthew Liam Comedy on Instagram. Please give me a follow. I recently made my account public. I was private for a long time, but since my Hannah Montana mask is slipping, it is what it is.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, July 28th, I'm at Helium for the first round of Phillies Phunniest. I'm going against Holly Huff, who you've had on the show. Nice. Absolute killer.
Yeah.
Marcos, I don't know if you've had him on here yet. He's a great guy. Adam Flick, another big comedian in Philly.
There's a lot of them that are on the list.
A lot of them that are on the list. You got to get here. It's not that scary once you get inside the garage. It's actually
once you
nice
realize I'm only like 4 feet tall. You can literally best me with anything in here.
Anything you want. He did used to wrestle though, so that's a problem.
Yeah, but I'll just hold on to your leg real tight.
But yeah, that's really all I got. Oh, also follow Undercover Comedy on Instagram. That's some shows I produce with some really great guys, and I'm sure we'll have a show in this area sometime soon. So thank you.
Oh yeah, thanks for stopping by.
Yeah,
dude. I really do appreciate it. We'll check back in with you guys later on in the week, and thanks for stopping by. Is that gonna be the thumbnail?
Yeah,
let's do the thumbnail. All right, everybody. Peace.